What's up, guys? Welcome to my first ever YouTube or Runescape series. I apologize for my voice in advance. I have a cold and this is probably like the absolute worst time to make a video, but I wanted to get it out as soon as possible, so I'm doing it anyway. I go by Rue or Steven, you can call me either. Either's fine. So this series is going to be basically a playing RuneScape series. Kind of like Buddy's Playing RuneScape Properly series, if you ever watched that during pre-OC. But I'm going to be camping myself as a med level. It's just more fun for me to play as a med level as opposed to a main. I enjoy PKing, and the combat bracket with my stats, basically allowed me to have an advantage, and it's just way more fun for me. And it's a lot more unique in my opinion than just playing the main. I don't really see a lot of med level series on YouTube, so it should be fun for a lot of other people as well. As far as my bank goes, I'm not going to be starting from scratch. I just don't see the point. I'm not insanely rich or anything, so I just don't see the point in restarting because it wouldn't really be fun for me whatsoever. If the series were to blow up or anything like that, and people wanted that, then I would definitely consider it. But as for now, I'm just going to be starting with my bank how it is. I definitely still need a lot of gear upgrades and stuff like that for, infernal raid scaling and stuff like that, so there's definitely still a lot to look forward to in terms of that. As far as my stats go, long term I plan on maxing this account, 75 attack, 75 defense, 77 prayer. I'm gonna max my melee through Boss Slayer, and I plan on doing some easy 99s in the near future, like cooking, fletching, stuff like that, and eventually getting the stats required for all the elite diaries, except for the ones I can't do, which is one I can't do, I believe, with my stats is going to be a desert. So, but we'll see. I haven't really looked into it. So the series is basically going to be a bunch of everything, like PKing, PVMing, skilling, raids, infernal, diaries, stuff like that. So there's definitely a lot of things I need to do. And without further ado, let's get into it. Also, before we start, I'm going to be using this throughout the series. It's sort of like an item achievement sheet that someone made. I'll be putting it at the start and end of every video. Basically just to like track item upgrades, stat upgrades, stuff like that. I thought it'd be like a cool little feature to see every video as like sort of a recap of what happened the previous episode and what's happening during the current episode. And I'll put a link down below of the person that made it if you want to check it out. Alright, missed the level, but we just got 68 mining. That is the last requirement for Dragon Slayer 2. I'm gonna go ahead and do this, and then we have one quest left for the quest cape. Just a couple more skilling requirements. It shouldn't take too long. But yeah, let's get D-Slayer 2 out of the way. Alright, just finished Dragon Slayer 2. I think instead of finishing this quest right away and getting the quest cape, we're gonna go ahead and do our 54 cat kills for the assembler. So yeah, let's try it out. I'm gonna go ahead and put all this in the hit points because by the time I get 99 strength, I'll only be 97 hit points. So it's definitely the best thing for me to put it in. Alright then, I wasn't expecting an item from this boss, especially in 50 kill count. It's the worst one, but it's still an item, so I'll take it. Alright, just finishing up here. Got our 50th kill and got the head. I think what we're going to do now is finish either the stat requirements for this quest or start doing some hard diaries. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and do the Western Province hard diary first. The only requirement we need is 75 thieving. We also technically need 70 mining, but we're just going to go ahead and boost that with a D-pick. 75 thieving shouldn't take too long. It's about 5 hours or so from the level I'm at right now. As you can see, we're just getting 64 thieving and 1700 total level. So yeah, I'll get back to you when we're done. Alright, so we just got 7000 on a birdhouse run right after 75 thieving. They're actually nerfing the birdhouses tomorrow. I think they're reducing the spawn rate of the nest, but we're still gonna do it anyway for the XP. Anyway, let's finish up this hard diary. Alright, so as you can see, I saved the best for last. The only thing I need left are the 300 chompy bird kills. I don't think it'll take too long, like an hour and a half or so. So yeah, let's get to it. Alright, so got the first 30 kills done and the easy diary done. And if you guys plan on doing this in the future, make sure you turn in the easy and the medium diaries before moving on to the hard, because you get a 25 and a 50% chance to get or to spawn 2 birds for 1 toad. I did the hard diaries without doing that on my Iron Man and figured it out later, so it'll definitely save you some hassle. Alright, just turn to the medium diary. We're about halfway done, probably about 50 minutes left of chompy birds, which isn't bad at all. I'm going to be putting every single skill lamp I get from diaries into runecrafting. Previously I had put everything into agility to get 60 agility for the Sears course, just because I wanted to skip the worst courses. But from now I'm putting everything in runecrafting because I need 65 for the hard diary anyway. I literally forget about this every single week, but anyway, here's 54 runecrafting. Alright, just finishing up the Western Province hard diary. We're now 2 of 11 hard diaries. We also have the ability to upgrade our void to elite void. We'll probably be doing that next episode for boss slayer. And we just got 55 runecrafting. Alright, the next hard diary we're going to do is the Candrian hard. The only stats we need are 65 fishing and 75 smithing. I'm going to boost from 65 fishing with an Admiral Pie for the sturgeon requirement. And here is 63 fishing. 64 fishing, 1 to go. Alright, just got 65 fishing. Gonna go ahead and get 75 smithing now. Alright, just getting 75 smithing. It cost me about 3 million gold ore or so, which was definitely worth it. It only took me like an hour and a half. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and knock out the Candrian hard diary now. Alright, just getting 75 fletching from my broad bolts. I originally planned on doing broads to 99, but there's no way in hell it's gonna happen anymore. I'll probably do broads to about 80 or so, and then just do normal fletching to 99. Alright, I took a break from diaries and did some agility. 71 is the highest I need for any of the hard diaries, but I can just boost it with the pie. So I end up getting 66. I still need 68 for the quest, and I'm gonna get 70 eventually for some shortcuts and stuff. But other than that, let's finish up some diaries. Alright, let's finish the Fermented Card diaries. This one probably took the shortest amount of time so far. I'm also basically done the Mauritania diaries. I'm just waiting for stuff to grow, and also 57 recrafting. Alright, just finished up the Boldy Elite. I wish. Finished up the Boldy Hard diaries. And my Mauritania diary should be done as well, unless my patches die, but we'll check that after this. And 58 runecrafting. Okay, my watermelon patch died twice, so this diary took an extra amount of time. Rather annoying, but it's out of the way, and 59 recrafting. Alright, so I'm not really sure what to do next. It's kind of getting annoying just knocking out diaries left and right. I know for sure that I'm saving the Ardougne for last because I still need 65 runecrafting for this. And I would like to do these 4 first to get runecrafting XP. I will get, let's see. Yeah, I'll get 68 or 63 runecrafting from these diaries, these 4 diaries. So I'll probably end up just boosting it for the Ardougne diary. For next episode, I would like to get 77 runecrafting or just work towards it, because I'll be starting Slayer and unlocking Boss Slayer as soon as possible. And for Dagonoth Kings, I would like to finish the Elite Diaries before I get into DKs for the Noted Bones. But let's see what else I need. I need to get 72 Slayer for the Falador Diary for the Wyvern kill, which is about like 7 tasks or so. So that won't take that long. I'm probably gonna save this one. I'm probably gonna do Lumbee first, and then the Desert, and then Falador, and then Karamja, and then the RD. And then we need a couple of stat requirements for the quest. We need 68 agility, 72 mining, and 66 fire making. And then we'll have the quest cape. And then that will be the end of the video. So yeah, let's go ahead and do the Lumber's Diary. And we're done the Lumber's Diary. And you know the drill, everything's going into runecrafting. And this should get us to 60 runecrafting. I think next we're going to be doing the Desert Diary. So let's get it. Okay, I actually didn't know you could buy a Gout Tuber from the Grand Exchange. Does cost 700k, but will save me a shit ton of time, and with that we'll actually do the Karamja Diary first. Wrapping up the Karamja Diary. I forgot that the XP lamps from these don't give as much as the other ones, because this diary came out first before all the other ones, so I won't get 63 runecrafting from the first 4 before I do the RD. So I think I'm gonna boost the runecrafting for the Ardougne Diary and do that one before, and save the Falador for last. Okay, finishing up the KQ kill for the Desert Hard Diary. It actually took me 2 trips. I think I just got really bad RNG in the first one. Either that or I just don't know what I'm doing yet. But anyway, let's wrap up this diary. Okay, turn to the Desert Diaries. 2 more to go, and then we have 1 of 2 of our goals done for this episode. And 62 runecrafting. I've actually completely forgot about doing my mahogany trees. Since making this episode, I think I missed out on, I guess it would be 135k XP. But that's not a huge deal. I'm gonna try and start remembering to do them every 3 days. And also here 79 farming. Alright, wrapping up the RD diary, which means we only have 1 diary left, which is the Falador diary, and we need to get 72 Slayer for that one, for the Wyvern kill.
and no levels from this, so let's go ahead and get 72 Slayer. Okay, I had a Spectre task and I was actually debating on whether these or the regular Spectres would be better. I'm getting like 20k Slayer XP an hour here so far. With a D-Sim, I'm not sure if these are actually worth doing. I don't know what XP I would be getting at regular Spectres, but I mean 20k XP an hour isn't bad, especially with 75 attack and only a D-Sim, so I think I'll stay here for this task. Okay, I finished up the Spectres and I went to go get a new task and ended up getting cave horrors. I don't have a ton of points and I need to save as many points as possible for boss slayer and everything next episode, so I didn't want to skip them, but I also didn't want to do them, so I ended up boosting for the wyvern kill for my follower diary. And here is 63 rune crafting, and we are finally done all of the hard diaries. Alright, we are finally done all of the hard diaries. I'm pretty happy with the amount of time it took to finish them up. I was honestly expecting it to take a little longer than it did. It took me about a week or so to finish all 11 diaries. But yeah, anyway, let's get cranking on these stats so we can finish up the quest cape and finish up this video. Alright, coming in at 69 mining. I'm actually going to boost to 72 because I was unaware that you could boost your agility and your mining for making friends with my arm. I do have to get 66 fire making, but that'll only take like 10 minutes, so let's go ahead and do that and then we're ready to knock out this quest. Alright, 66 fire making. Let's wrap up this quest cape.
I will be dreaming of you. It's the one thing I can rely on when everything else is so confused. I'm not leaving, now that you're here with me. Don't wake me up, don't wake me up, don't wake me up. I may be dreaming, but what I felt for you is real. Don't wake me up, don't wake me up, don't wake me up. Don't wake me up, 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 don't wake me up.
Alright guys, thanks for watching. Honestly, I know this episode was sort of repetitive, but it was a good goal in my opinion to sort of round my account out at the start of the series. I think my commentary got a little better throughout the episode. Like I said, I had a pretty bad cold when I started making it, and I had to go over some clips because my voice was too bad. But anyway, next episode should be much more entertaining. Look for some Slayer grinding, PKing, maybe some 99s. Anyway, if you like the video, you can support me by liking. If you want to follow the series, hit the sub button, and if you have any feedback, let me know in the comment section. Thanks guys, stay tuned.